and welcome to the video. I hope you're here because you're a popcorn lover like I am, or maybe you want to be a popcorn lover and you're here for me to tell you what it is that you should be eating. Okay, full confession, I love popcorn and I always have, but what I really look for is the healthier version. I like plain tasting popcorn because when I'm having popcorn, I want volume. I want to be eating a big bowl of it. I'm looking at the fat and I'm looking at the calories. The healthier versions that I bought today are Skinny Pop, Angie's Boom Chicka Pop, Great Value Walmart's private label Buttery Light, and my go-to, and my buddy Greg Doucette's Smart Pop by Orville Redenbacher. Those are the 4 microwave brands I'm going to be looking at today. I'm also going to look at 2 air-popped varieties that are sold pre-popped in the bag, one by Lesser Evil and one by Pop Art. Air-popped in this case doesn't mean 0 calories because they use the oil as flavoring. Finally today on Popcorn Wars, I'm going to pop my own and you are going to be amazed because I'm going to pop that popcorn in water with no oil altogether. And we're going to see how that tastes. Welcome to the microwave round. And here we go. Here's our 4 contenders, all apparently on the healthful, lower calorie front of the popcorn world. And what we're going to start with is, first of all, I want you to know that we've made a level playing field. So this is 200 calories of each of the different varieties because the bag sizes do vary. But what we've done is we've done the math, and this is 200 calories of each one. I'm going to start with the Boom Chicka Pop. And before I taste, I'm just going to tell you that this is by far the most expensive. There's only 4 bags in there, and I was looking for 6. So let's give a try to this one. It's the whitest looking one. It is very good. I must say, very nice, light tasting, and just a nice amount of salt. I like it. By far the highest fat and the highest saturated fat. And I'm not going to get into too much about the fat. They all have modified palm oil, which we know is not the greatest, but it's in a lot of things that we have because of the stability factor at room temperature. Just imagine if this was oil in here. It wouldn't be able to stay in the bag. That's why you find it in peanut butter, why you find it in almond butter, why you find it in Nutella. It is the shelf stability. So tasty, light, doesn't have a kind of overly heavy fake taste at all. I like it. Let's move on to the Skinny Pop. That's the second one. For the 200 calories here, we get 42.75 grams. There's 8.7 grams of fat in the Skinny Pop versus 10.7 in the Boom Chicka Pop. You know, I don't know. I don't like this one. It doesn't taste as good as this one. A bit harder. Doesn't seem to be as fluffy and poppy. This one is the only one also that has modified palm oil and sunflower oil. I don't know. It doesn't really taste like too much. Not loving it. Okay, not loving it. Moving on to Smart Pop, which I have to confess is my go-to. This one is the one that I eat all the time. And you see that you get by far the most bang for your buck because for your 200 calories, you get 58.3 grams and only 2.9 grams of fat. So this is what I can't understand. If they're all using modified palm oil and this guy gives you the most, then how are the calories the least? I don't know. There's a math question for you. I like this one. It's not overly salty. You don't get a lot of unpopped kernels at the bottom. It's really good. I have it a lot and I really enjoy it. I thought that I would add into the mix the Great Value Walmart brand. This one actually is surprisingly, you actually get a lot. It's the most fake looking as far as it's got a lot more seemingly yellow color on it. And this one for the 200 calories, you get 50.6 grams, which is, you know, the closest to the Smart Pop. And this one also only has 3.3 grams of fat. So let's just see how this one tastes. Bit dry. I don't know. It's not really cutting it. Seems to be harder. The kernels seem to be harder. Not bad for a popcorn lover over here. I mean, I still wouldn't say no, but I don't think it's great. I'm gonna have to say, based on quantity, fat, calories, taste, look, I'm gonna go with my tried and true favorite, number one, with my Smart Pop for number one. And, you know, taste-wise, I'm gonna say that I do like this Boom Chicka Pop. Has a very good taste, but there's not a hope. I would never buy that. I would never buy that. First of all, I'm way too cheap. I'm not gonna spend that much money for 4 bags. The fact that it has 24 grams of fat, 12 of them saturated inside the bag. I'm not even going there. I don't even know why I'm having it right now. So I'm going to say Walmart is going to be in my number 2 spot. Skinny Pop would go 3. Boom Chicka Pop, unfortunately, is pulling up the rear. Okay, so here are my 2 store-bought ones. Both of them around $7 a bag, all right? Both of them air popped. This one, Lesser Evil, popped in coconut oil, and this one, the Pop Art, popped in avocado oil. This is the amounts that we're getting for our 200 calories. In the Lesser Evil, for my 200 calories, I'm getting 52.6 grams, which is actually quite a lot, but still less than good old Orville over here. Now, our Pop Art did not come out as well on our quantity. We only got 41.67 grams in our 200 calories, which is really right towards the bottom. That with the Boom Chicka Pop. But let's taste. Let's see. The one thing I noticed right off the bat is these kernels are smaller. Smaller than any of them. Very white. Also like the Boom Chicka Pop. Don't know what that's all about. But you know what? They have that chewy center, and I'm not really liking it. Let's go with the Lesser Evil. Oh. Okay. This is bloody good. This is the one that is popped in coconut oil, and it is delicious. It's light, but it has that nice nutty taste, almost melt in your mouth. There's 7.37 grams of fat in the 200 calories. This is the bag, $7, and I usually buy this for $4.50 or so, and I get 6 bags in here. So I'm gonna say, taste-wise, this is taking the cake today. Like, no popcorn video is complete unless we kind of do it the old-fashioned way too. And I also want to give a shout out to Linda Lincoln, and she's one of my subscribers, who is the one that suggested to me that I do a popcorn video. And she was thinking I was going to do only make your own because she didn't think the microwave ones were too healthy. And you know what, with that modified palm oil, well, you know what can I say? But what we're going to do this is going to be even healthier. I am going to attempt to pop the popcorn in water. Put 1 layer of kernels on the bottom of your heavy pan. This is a good heavy all-clad pan. Make sure you use a heavy pan. Add water just enough that it's covering. Now we have to wait a bit. This is not microwave fast, okay? There's a bit of waiting time in between. Okay, while it's still heating, every once in a while, still give it a shake so it's not gonna get scorched on the bottom. You cannot be in a hurry for this one. It's popping. You hear it? Don't stop, we don't want it to burn. All right, so same size bowl. This one, I've only used about 2 tablespoons of kernels, 0 oil. And so that would be the same as like an air pop, right? But I don't have an air popper. And this is only 90 calories. It's good. It's really probably 6, 7, maybe even 8 minutes before it starts popping. And you kind of think that maybe it's gonna be a dud, but it's not. So stick with it, not too much water, and you know, it comes out great. Okay, this is completely not scripted and this is completely unplanned. But you know what? That lesser evil popcorn popped in the coconut oil was so good. I think I wanted to try to recreate it at home. And I'm gonna try it with just a teaspoon of coconut oil and the popcorn and see how that tastes. It's a whole lot faster with the oil than with the water. That was super quick. Now, this one, 90 calories for our popping corn at 2 tablespoons and 40 calories for our coconut oil. And this is still gonna give us really pretty equal to most of the other popcorns that we have. And let's just see. I did add a little bit of salt in there with it when it was popping. You know what? If you have time, I think I just love the taste of coconut oil. It really makes it so good. So you might want to give this one a try too. You know what? You know exactly what's in there. This is really healthy and it's really delicious. Well, we have had a whole lot of popcorn today. How amazing is that you can pop popcorn in water? Like, that was a shocker to me. And the other thing I have to tell you, and maybe I'll try to put it in the link in the description, because I looked this up online over and over again, and there were so many epic fails. Like, people tried it and they had pictures of all their trials and they could never get it to pop. So that was pretty amazing. The thing is that it was great, but it's a lot of trouble as far as if you're going to do it in the water. Not maybe if you're going to do it in the oil. Overall, I'm going to stay with my Smart Pop, and I'm going to keep buying it, and I'm going to keep eating it. And every once in a while, I might tuck in and buy one of these as a special treat on a really special movie. But overall, I think that what we need to do is watch the labels. Just because it says it's skinny pop doesn't mean that it's skinny. Just because it says that it's light, maybe not the tastiest. And Boom Chicka Pop over here, I don't know how they get away with charging what they're charging for that. Really not wonderful. You know what? I'm a popcorn lover. I hope that you're a popcorn lover. And because this is a great way, gets you some fiber, gets you some volume, gets you to sit back, relax, and enjoy. And I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, please smash the like button, subscribe if you're new, and we'll see you in the next one.